Hey folks, this is about the dangers and problems with the base chakra. It's kind of a funky animal. That's where the emotional energy field is on your body. It's right where the base of your spine attaches to your pelvic bone. You're thinking emotion. What can that do? Oh, a lot. That chakra, as we usually call it, that energy field, that's used literally by the angels to make you get married to someone you never should be with, or to have children with someone you never should even have a relationship with. It's detrimental to the two of you. As far as having any peace in your life, but then again, the original first being male and female when it was still alive didn't care about that, and that's why they used their angels to affect that part of your body. They go into that part of that energy field or chakra, whatever. Your core energy goes up and down the spine. Okay, it goes from the base chakra just below it all the way up to the top of your head and then back down again. Doesn't go in a spiral, folks. It goes in and out of itself. Okay, it's like the energy from the first dimension. It's not the same energy that's there, but it flows in a similar pattern. Excuse me. It's like goes out almost like a trumpet and a vortex or something at the top and at the bottom. But it's thick, it's wide. And then you have all the other little energy fields in and out. Folks, energy is a lot like water, the way it flows. That's as close as you can come to it in a physical, thought process. You can't see energy. That's why the importance of auras. When you see the auric expression of a frequency, you know the frequency you're dealing with. That's why I put it in that video. That DVD. Understanding energy frequencies and their auras. I have another stone DVD I need to try to get out. I don't know. Deanna's going to have it. So will Paul. They'll do something with it later. I'd like to get a couple more DVDs out for you all to get later. But anyway, this thing with the base chakra, folks, when you go into that, right there is where they have like a focal point of your energy, of your core energy. When you affect that energy field, you actually affect the whole core. That's why it was so effective for the original first being male and female to take something really strong like a piece of our Malleus to attach to Ara's body when he was to Ara's energy field, when he was in a body. When your crown is open and you're seeing and then you're powering yourself up to see or feel or whatever, if you hit that bottom core, the emotional energy field or base chakra, if you hit that thing with energy, you disrupt the whole core, which disrupts everything. Besides that, like Greg Braden, the heart math folks, but Greg Braden's been talking about this a long time. I always try to give credit where it's due, folks, and I don't see know everything about something I might talk about, who's been in it, how many people have used the word the or very, it's like you're not going to bring everyone up for that. But Greg talked about this. The DNA when the DNA gets all, DNA is supposed to be like this, relaxed and loose. When it's all bundled up and twisted, it can't flow right. The immune system is bad. Can't function properly. Your abilities can't function. So it hits you it physically hits you on a DNA level, but it hits you metaphysically in your core. Disrupts the core, which is the flow of all your spirit through your body. And when they shut down your crown, folks, they can do whatever they want with you, just about. You got to be strong as hell. You got to go into the crown, clean yourself up, and then go straight down your body to the core, and you have to be able to kill what's in there. So that was happening a lot. There's still a little stuff going on, folks. That'll start getting handled real soon. But there's not too much of it. But that's one reason when you're really emotionally distraught, folks, you can't use your abilities. That doesn't mean you don't have them. You do. It doesn't take them away from you. It takes away your access to them. The stronger the emotional disarray, then the greater the loss of access to your abilities. It's like I've heard so many people say, energy vampire, no such thing. No such thing. Eat. That's a not of. What? Thank you. When something's stronger, really strong, it can start putting pressure on your abilities, which puts you down. I started finding out, I don't know, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, I can't remember. I was going to a place called the Blue Barn. It's on Green Street in Roswell, Georgia. I have a lot of friends there. I go into the place, and I knew I was going to have to leave real soon, and there's a lot of stuff I wanted to do for everyone, and I couldn't. I wanted to get more stuff done for setting up things for helping animals. And I walked into the place so depressed. It's like, damn, I gotta go, and I just can't stay that long. And I was so depressed when I walked in. Some of the folks, there's like 20 people in there doing readings and stuff, upstairs and downstairs. I walked in upstairs. Some of them were actually putting their heads down on the table. It was just, my energy's just strong, just knocking them down. Now, folks, that's not arrogance, that's what it is. There's people that go down there, you can talk to them about it. So that would seem like I was a vampire taking their energy. No. Folks, my energy is what it is to do its job, so I can complete my function, so I can perform my format, what I'm supposed to do. I have my programming. Just is. Some people get all upset. Oh, you think you're this. I am what I am, and I don't care. My lack of emotion over that helps me see things more clearly. It'll do the same with you and everyone else. That's one thing that's clear right across the board. The more you relax, the less emotion you have, the better you see things. Do things for yourself. Do things to help others. There's a lot of people with a lot of heart energy that have been put in bodies and with a DNA set up where it's really nasty. It's made for your nervous system to go through hell. Not a good thing. Looking at a couple stones here to pull some out. See, there's one. That's another piece of the rhodonite I want to show you. Okay, when your emotions start getting kind of crazy, there's a stone called rhodonite. Now, this stone is mostly black. it's got some pink in it too. Okay? This black is strength. This is a heart stone, rhodonite, Rhodonite. Rhodonite is a heart stone. It makes your heart strong, okay? Some pieces have more pink. This is pink, but it's more like it's got more clear stuff and then some pink mixed in with it. And the lighting is not the best here. Sorry, folks, I don't have that expensive stuff. Star Essenite cranks you up big time. It just powers everything up. You take Star Essenite and you put it with some rhodonite, that's going to make you real strong. And then you take some stick selenite, that goes right through the core. This stuff, literally, it's like opening up, cracking open everything you have. And one other thing that's really strong with heart issues is pink danbarite. Danbarite's awesome. The pink stuff's got some compassion in it, but so it relates to the heart. Take this, put some of the really nice, high-quality rhodonite with it. Deanna's got plenty of it. And then take some Dragonstone Jasper. Put that with it. These four stones together are going to crank up your core, make your heart stronger, really empower you. Okay? And if you need to add something to that, there's a piece of it right here. This is black onyx. That's personal power. Now, two stones. Dragonstone pulls your energy together and gives you power. This pulls out your personal power. Okay? Really makes you strong, but can make you really aggressive. This is mostly all you're going to need. But if you're really shaking hard, put this in with it. Okay? And you will find yourself in a different place. Okay? And you add Star Essenite to that mix, it just superpowers everything up. Stones help, folks. When you're having a hard time seeing with your heart, when you're heart-based energy, some good red tiger's eye is awesome. The animal DVD and a final stone DVD is something I want to get out, where I go over a list of many, many, many stones and just talk about it. I don't know how to compress and do stuff like that with video. I've got a couple programs that help, but that's why the other stone video I put out years ago isn't there anymore. I mean, isn't out yet. Blah. So anyway, emotions you got to watch, and that's why passion is a wonderful thing. It's love from the heart. But it's also emotion, okay? The emotions feed into, well, I should say it's got a lot of emotion in it. The emotion goes into the heart, a lot of it, and it'll create passion to do something. You have to watch that. Passion by itself can be dangerous. Passion and hope are incredible tools to help you move forward as long as nothing's beating you up. But if you have to protect yourself, it'll actually make you weak. You need to power up hard and use those stones I just told you about. That'll power you up. Also, there's only one stone that fights negativity, period. Unicornite. Its legitimate name is bornite, also a chalcopyrite, very much the same, a little different energy. Bornite's usually more male and male unicorn energy. They're female energies, they're from the planet. They have Gaia inside. But the bornite has more male unicorn energy, and then the chalcopyrite is more female unicorn energy. They're different as far as their material, but they're very similar metaphysically. So anyway, that's why you need to calm yourself down before you can wake up and crank up your abilities. I can make you strong as crap, but if you can't calm yourself down, your whole core energy is out of place. Well, folks, I just wanted to get that to you. That's important. Part of my job is doing everything I can to wake you up. I'm not perfect. I can't get you say every little right thing for everybody, but I can get you the basics that if you use them, they will get you there. Telling someone they have to calm down, man, that's easy. Are you kidding? I used to have so much energy that I just knew I could go to an old abandoned Ford or GM assembly line, the whole assembly line when I was abandoned and dead, no nothing, go up there, stick my fingers in the socket and run the whole plant. That's how much energy I had in me. Now, I don't mean this literally, but that's how I felt, that I could take my fingers, put it in there and crank it up. People would say, where the hell you get your energy? I said, I'm just a little different, that's all. I was non-stop. Now I'm happy. I'm very much coming to a stop. And so, folks, this base chakra, or the lower emotional field in your body, the bottom, the base part of your core energy, that's why it's so important to do what you can to control it. They say control is an illusion. Well, control is having control over something. Whether it's the words we say or our physical actions, or trying to control our environment. There are things we can do to help, but final control basically happens from the other side, folks. But we need to do as much as we can for ourselves. We'll get a lot more done. Now, controlling your emotions, that's pretty much up to you, as long as you're not being manipulated or something's going into the base of your spine. As soon as I get out of here, everything that's done that, especially to my family members, is dead. Just dead. Burn up. Gone. Lily has a lot of things to do to start putting our plan together. But I got a lot of stuff to take out. I understand and respect people's thought processes about this old man in overalls. Man, he's crazy. How many people have proven thousands of times they can go into someone's brain and evolve them? Okay? That's never happened on any planet in the history of creation. Now, the Source family members here doing it. Okay, when I get out of this body, just understand, I'll be myself, and I can do just a little bit more. Those of you that know me, that you understand me, who I am, what I am inside. Those people that have no heart, those people that don't understand, those people that want to be arrogant and all about themselves, they'll just run their mouth about me and everyone else they can. Just they want to pull attention to themselves. Look how smart I am. I told you this about that person. At the same time, I said something nice about him. So, see, I'm a fair person. Come to me. It's sick. Whatever. The main thing is you just keep going, folks. There are always going to be crybabies. There's always going to be people that aren't happy. Don't worry about them. Let them go. If you spend too much time trying to make someone happy and they're not your child, and even then you have to put limits on yourself, then you're wasting your time. You're throwing an important part of your life away. Please don't do that. Okay? Everyone's going to start getting stronger. Their abilities will start flowing a little better, be released. It ain't like getting cranked up. Don't even expect it. Okay? And when you are cranked up and you get this attitude about you're so great, yeah, watch what happens. Turn the key and I go to turn the key in that Ferrari and nothing happens. Dead battery. Arrogance will never be allowed to use source energy. Never. And things that are source that are arrogant will be fixed or removed. So anyway, folks, that's why the emotional energy field is one we really need to keep an eye on and work with. Okay, a lot of you are really good at going to your different chakras and stuff. I can't do that. It's always been like a nuclear power plant, man. Just, energy going everywhere, and it's just like, don't worry about it, keep going. Don't worry about it, keep going. But a lot of you have finesse that I never had. That's awesome. Want to go in your brains? Yeah, I've had a lot of finesse. It's me outside the body making sure everything's right. But when it comes to like working on the different quote-unquote chakras and stuff, no, folks, you all been able to do that better than me. It's like an analogy I've used before, that an elephant is a huge, strong animal, and when it walks through a field, it leaves its footprint. But the mouse has the ability to understand each blade of grass and everything it moves through. He has knowledge the elephant doesn't. I mean, folks, we're family. Nothing is any better than anything else, and that starts right here with me. It starts with Lily Ara. It starts with every single thing. Please remember that in relationship to animals, plants. Do what you can to help others, folks, for what's in your heart, but just please become yourself. I've said hundreds and hundreds of times, and literally many hundreds of times, I've told people, you have no idea how cool you are. You have no idea who you really are inside. And that's what I want you to be. Ain't for me. So, anyway, folks, I love you. I just want to get that out. Anything I can do for you, I will until I drop. Love you, folks. Have a good one.